Here's a great success story in the world of codependency. I love success stories, don't you? Oh my Lord. David Essel here, David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online video community. Take notes, don't trust your brain. Take notes. As you know, I've said this a billion times, codependency in relationships is by far the largest addiction in the world. In 2002, we made that claim, and in 2018, and then for the rest of our lives, we're going to say the same thing. By far, it's the largest addiction in the world. You know, it's that where we stay in friendships or relationships that are filled with chaos and drama. We stay in friendships and relationships with people that aren't honest. We stay in friendships and relationships with people who are addicts, alcoholics. The list goes on and on and on, right? But I got a great success story. So probably about 8 months ago, a young woman came in and she had been in a long-term relationship and it was just hell on earth. It was chaos and drama. She had set some pretty decent boundaries where she said to the person that she would only see him 3 days a week. He pushed and pushed and pushed, got it to 4 days a week, but then she held her ground and said, no, I need 3 days for myself. But they went on for years like this. I mean years. And she knew in her heart and soul that she set the boundary of only seeing him a few days a week because it was not a healthy relationship. So when she came in 8 months ago, it was at the end, she was trying to shut it off. And so we set all these boundaries and consequences, and finally she shut it down. And it was great for a couple months. And then he came back, and because he was exceptionally good at manipulation, and she was still codependent, he got back in. And so as she would come in and talk about the stress she's under again, and that, she would bark at him, and she said, I don't even know why I'm doing this. And I said, well, I do. It's because it's not a healthy place for you to be. And so why don't you try to think about doing something different? So I gave her a bunch of exercises, and it took about a month. And she finally came in and said, okay, you know what? The insanity has to end, and I'm stopping all communication again, and I'm just not going to respond to a thing. That was about maybe 4 to 6 weeks ago. I just saw her yesterday, and she sat down and she said, David, I am at peace. In the last 4 to 6 weeks, with no communication whatsoever, after 7 years of insanity, no communication, I actually feel peaceful. And I looked at her and I said, that's the world of independence. That's what it feels like. Now, it doesn't mean that you can have a relationship and be independent and never have an issue. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the crazy making, right? What she would go through with this guy on a daily basis was absolute insanity. She's had 4 to 6 weeks off, and she feels at peace. If you're in relationships, friendships, it could be family members, it could be lovers, it could be coworkers, it could be next door neighbors, it could be best friends that are just insane. And when I say insane, I don't mean like once a month arguments. That can just be a very normal part of a relationship. I'm talking about that pit in the stomach. You wake up with anxiety. It just doesn't seem to go away. You're always battling about something. Email me directly to this video or go to talkdavid.com. You and I can do the course together. Codependency kills from anywhere in the world, and you will find peace. It's worth it. Talkdavid.com. Have a great day.